Hello and welcome to this information session for the Arts and Disability Connect funding scheme. My name is Ange Senior and I am the Programme Manager at Arts and Disability Ireland. Arts and Disability Ireland, also known as ADI, is the national development and resource organisation for arts and disability in Ireland. ADI describe ourselves as championing the creativity of artists with disabilities and promoting inclusive experiences for audiences with disabilities. We do this in partnership with the arts sector. On today's session, we have Irish Sign Language interpretation provided by Lisa Harvey from Bridge Interpreting and captioning provided by Stage Text. Throughout the presentation, I'm going to read the text on the slides and I will give brief image descriptions. So today, I'm going to talk about the scheme with a focus on Opportunity 2. This includes the New Work Award and the Research and Reflection Award, which was previously known as Research and Development. I'm going to talk about who the scheme is for, about eligibility, and I'm going to talk about the different types of awards. I will give you examples of artists who receive funding. I will also talk a little bit about the type of support that applicants and people working with applicants can receive. So let's get started. The Arts and Disability Connect scheme is funded by the Arts Council on Comhairle Alliann and managed by Arts and Disability Ireland. Since its inception in 2014, the scheme has supported 157 artists with disabilities across a range of art forms. In Opportunity 2 of 2023, Arts and Disability Connect will distribute approximately 80,000 to artists with disabilities. The scheme is designed to support artists to be ambitious, to develop their practice, and to connect with arts organisations and arts professionals in the Republic of Ireland. This year was a little different for the scheme, as in the first half of the year we had Opportunity 1, which included the Mentoring Award and Training Award. Deadlines for these have now closed, so today's information session will just focus on Opportunity 2, which is the New Work Award and the Research and Reflection Award. If you want to apply for mentoring or training, the next chance to do this will be in 2024. So for Opportunity 2, as mentioned before, artists can apply for a New Work Award or a Research and Reflection Award. This opens on the 14th of August and closes on the 10th of October 2023. adiarts.ie/connect is where you can find all of the application forms, the guidelines, easy read information, and frequently asked questions. This is what the web page looks like at the moment. You can scroll down to find the application forms and guidelines, which are there in blue font. You can download and save these files to your device. So who is the scheme for? It's for individual artists with disabilities. It's for artists at all stages of their careers. It's for artists who live in the Republic of Ireland. And it's for artists working in the following art forms: architecture, circus, dance, film, literature, music, opera, street arts and spectacle, theatre, traditional arts, and visual arts. Please note, it is not for people who have a craft or design practice only. Are you eligible to apply? The Arts Council and Arts and Disability Ireland take our definition of disability from the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability. This states, persons with disabilities include those who have long-term physical, mental, intellectual, or sensory impairments, which, in interaction with various barriers, may hinder their full and effective participation in society on an equal basis with others. See in the application forms, you'll be asked to make a declaration. So using this definition, are you a person with a disability? To be eligible for the scheme, you need to tick the box, yes. Next, I'm going to talk about the awards. First, I'll talk about the New Work Award. For a new work award, artists can apply for up to €15,000. This award is for artists with a strong track record in their professional practice. The minimum amount you can apply for is €8,000. For this award, you'll need to make and present ambitious new work to an audience with the support of a presenting partner. Presenting partners can include arts organisations, venues, arts centres, or arts festivals in the Republic of Ireland. I'll give you some examples of who those presenting partners can be in a moment. There'll be 3 New Work Awards funded in 2023, and these are competitive. So the funding can cover your fees, your access costs, your travel costs in the Republic of Ireland, other artist and collaborator fees, production fees, and production costs. Here's an example of an artist who received a New Work Award. Leah Moore is a filmmaker who partnered for a New Work application with Glór, an arts centre in Nennis. Throughout the production of Leah's short film entitled In the Cards, Glór supported Leah in pre-production and production stages, providing advice, physical space, and technical resources, including film equipment and an editing suite. This short film went on to screen at the Galway Film Fleadh in 2023. On screen, there is a still from Leah Moore's film In the Cards. The scene is in a sitting room. On the left-hand side of the image is a woman with long dark hair, wearing a colourful patterned top, sitting down. Her right hand rests on a coffee table where she is reading tarot cards. On the right-hand side of the image is a blonde woman with ripped, faded blue jeans who sits waiting for her cards to be read. Her eyes are looking down at the cards. Another example is Mairead Folan, who is a playwright and performer based in Galway and the director of No Ropes Theatre. Mairead's presenting partner was Town Hall Theatre in Galway. Town Hall Theatre provided financial support, programmed Mairead's show entitled Wake, and gave in-kind technical and marketing support. On screen is a photo of rocks by the seaside, surrounded by water that is blue. There is some seaweed floating in the water. The sky is blue and there's land in the distance. On the rock on the left-hand side is a prop from the play Wake. This is a model of an old tall ship. It is made from thick wire and painted white and has white sails. So the next award type is the Research and Reflection Award. This award was previously known as the Research and Development Award. There have been some key changes to this award's criteria, so take the time to read the guidelines, even if you are familiar with the previous Research and Development Award. So for this award, you can apply for up to €5,000. This funding is to help you think, research, reflect, and critically engage with your practice. It can also be used to start new relationships for presenting partners to submit a new work application in the future. Or you could begin to form strategic relationships with arts professionals and organisations to apply for different types of funding in the future. The unusual thing about this award is that your fees can be up to 100% of the award itself, if that's what you need at this moment. The focus of this award is on buying time for you, so that you can cultivate and think about your practice and research in order to create work. It is important to note that the purpose of this award is not to present new work. You may trial or test ideas amongst peers or closed audience groups, but you cannot have a final presentation as part of the Research and Reflection Award. There will be up to 7 Research and Reflection Awards in 2023. So this funding can cover your fees, your materials, your access costs, your travel costs in the Republic of Ireland, other artist and collaborator fees if that's applicable. Here's an example of an artist who previously received a Research and Development Award as it was formerly known. So Diane Crotty is a theatre maker based in Dublin. With the support of Graffiti Theatre Company, Diane was funded to write and workshop a new script for young audiences. This was entitled Redbird and was about a girl who was accused of witchcraft at the Salem witch trials in 1692. Diane also worked with the dramaturg Cahill Maguire and received advice from Mary Murray of Spotlight Theatre School. On screen is a bright pink illustration of a girl in a floor-length skirt holding a toy rabbit by the ear. She wears a witch's hat, is hiding a magic wand behind her back and smirking. The word witch and a pentagram are scratched above her. That brings us to the end of the examples. So a reminder of the time frame. Opportunity 1, which included mentoring and training, has now passed and will be available again in 2024. Opportunity 2, which includes new work and research and reflection, will open with new guidelines on the 14th of August and closes on the 10th of October. Applicants will know the results by early December 2023. If you're applying for Opportunity 2, all of the activity in your application must happen between January 2024 and December 2024. So next I want to talk about the type of support that is on offer for you to make your application. You'll find recordings of information sessions from previous years on Arts and Disability Ireland's YouTube and SoundCloud. We also have a live Come and Ask Questions session on Zoom on Tuesday, the 19th of September from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Arts and Disability Connect also offers one-on-one support to artists. We call this applicant support. Applicant support is for up to 1 hour of support, either on the phone, by Zoom, or by email. During this time, we can review a draft application and give feedback. You could also use the time to ask us questions and bounce ideas off us. The time is limited to 1 hour per artist to ensure we can support as many artists as possible. Information on how to book these is available on our website. Applicant support sessions will be available from early September until the 5th of October for Opportunity 2. If you're having any trouble booking applicant support, please email us on connect@adiarts.ie. How to apply for the scheme. Step 1. Download the application form and guidelines from our website. Step 2. Choose the award you want to apply for. Read the guidelines and understand them fully. Step 3. Complete your application form. Step 4. Gather your application files together. This will include your application form, your arts practice CV, the CVs of the people you want to work with, which could include your presenting partner or any other people you've named in the application. It is very important to get letters of interest from those people. Your application files will include examples of your own work, and we recommend that you choose examples that are relevant to your application. Step 5. Once you have all of those files together, send your application through WeTransfer, a file sharing website. In the application forms and guidelines, you will find step-by-step instructions on how to submit this. And if you're not familiar with using WeTransfer, it's worth doing a little trial run with a friend or family member before the deadline so you can get used to it. And to wrap up, I want to leave you with the quote from Arts and Disability Connect recipient Mairead Bolan. Mairead says, "My advice for any present or future recipients of Arts and Disability Connect. Think big, go out of your comfort zone, and the rewards will be in reach." That brings us to the end of the presentation. We want to give a big thank you to ISL interpreter Lisa Harvey from Bridge Interpreting. Thank you to the team at Stage Text for providing the captions. Thank you to Porg Naughton and Roisin Power-Hackett for the great work on the scheme. And thank you to the Arts Council, and particularly the Arts Participation Team, including Anne O'Connor, Karen Whelan, and Carol Magnani, who worked with us on this scheme. If you have any questions, please do email us at connect@adiarts.ie. Thank you, everyone, and we look forward to reading your applications.